All right, guys, let's talk about the one thing. So, if you are not doing this today, your business could be falling behind. Let's just face it. If you're doing everything manually, typing everything out, generating, creating your own images, doing all that stuff, it's going to be tough. And let's just face it, businesses are leveraging AI today. All the businesses are creating some kind of AI. So if your workflow is still manual task after manual task after manual task, you might be falling behind. But that's okay. We're going to show you some tools here. But running a business, it demands efficiency, automation, data-driven models, decisions, and traditional process just can't keep up with the digital economy. Think about doing this. If you had to you're seeing this on YouTube, if you had to manually write every description out, back in the day we did, but if you had to manually write every description, it'd take you hours and hours and hours. Now, with AI tools, boom, you can automate that. But that's not just it. You can automate answers. You can automate everything. Enhance customer experience. Optimize. Today, we're going to go over the top 5 AI tools for every business, and every business should use these in 2025. At least, in my opinion, if you're not using AI, you are falling behind. Now, one thing, always test tools and adopt solutions that work for your business flow. The first one, you probably know. You probably jumped on. That's ChatGPT. That's the most powerful AI assistant in the biz. Customer interaction, workflow, you just ask it, hey, ChatGPT, or put in information. So, what does it do? Well, writing, communication, it can mirror your voice style, it can mirror your writing style. You can do everything here with customer automation. It can do workflows, documents. It can generate images. And if you just can't find the words for that professional email or that funny email, you can't figure out that YouTube description or the customer response, or you want internal scripts to train your employees, maybe a closing script, I think ChatGPT is great. It reduces workload. It's good for communication. And it just accelerates business decision making. So number one, you probably guessed it, ChatGPT. Next one is a little bit different. You may have heard of this one. So everybody needs what? To have a business, a CRM. A lot of people say, well, I have a social media page. Great. But if you don't have a place to store information, and I mean actual email addresses, information that, or your customers, different records. If you don't have a place to store records, you don't have a business. But regular CRMs are all integrating AI. Now, which one is the best at it is the question. And I would say HubSpot. It's a good AI CRM for sales automation. Now, why is that? Because here we can see you can automate your email outreach. So you're not sitting there typing up email, typing up email, typing up email. Boom, boom, boom. The days of that are gone. Marketing content generation. You have to sit there and come up with all the content. How am I going to market? Well, that can take a lot of time. And customer support automation. Now, that's a big one because you might be asleep. Now, if you have a human doing it, they have to sleep too. But the AI agent does not sleep. So businesses can automate email marketing. You can track leads. You can nurture prospects, convert customers. It's all done. Drives growth, simplifies sales, gets marketing. That's HubSpot. All right, guys. So AI content, it's good for marketers. A lot of people like it. That's a tough one because a lot of people will ask, how do I create good content? Now, yes, I am creating content manually, doing that. But here's the thing. Not all my content is created just on camera. There's different ways to create content, and you can really change it. But how do you do that? Well, the old way is you'd have to shoot it on a phone or yourself or with a camera, something like that. And then you'd have to do all the research and do everything like that, and then hope it works. But here, you have different ways to do it. So this is good for content, brand messaging, marketing. People have to, get together and figure that out. So teams use this for blogs, products, copy, websites. You can figure out everything. Because here's the problem. If you have to create all that, type the ad copy manually, hope it works. Get the blog out, type 12, I remember WordPress, 1,200 pages. It takes a very long time. You need to get that content out and out and out because your competitors are doing that. So you can save content, production time, and enhance brand messaging. Let's go. All right. And we got Zapier, AI-powered automation for businesses. Now, what does Zapier do? So you have a bunch of tools out there. Now, normally, it'd be very hard to connect. Back in the day, it's like, okay, I wanted Salesforce to talk to this, to talk to Slack, to talk to my email, and then something would break, or your email autoresponder is not talking to something on your landing page or your form. Here, Zapier, you literally can take everything. It's what's called a no-code platform. Now, what do I mean by that? You used to have to code to connect things or paste in some type of HTML. Here, you just connect it like here. You choose a specific platform, what to do, an action on that platform, and then you just build automations. So you can connect CRMs, you can do email, you can do billing, you can do support, you can connect, have certain actions when people connect. And they have an AI process builder even. So companies automate invoicing, leads, notifications, onboard tasks, and it cuts manual labor, elevates operational efficiency. It's really, really exciting. And to me, if I'm going to connect stuff, I'm going to use Zapier. All right, so the toughest one, you might say, okay, that's fine. I've done the text, I have, images, all, okay, I can get the content and the marketing. But here's where a lot of people fail. When I say make a video, they're like, I don't want to be in front of the camera. I don't know what to say. Well, they need big scripts, and then they look down and they're reading the script. What if you could fix that? So, I'm creating a video right now, but if you want to create videos from text, and you can do this as well in addition to normal videos with AI presenters, video narration, you can do that right here with Cynthia. Not only does it have multilingual training and onboarding, but businesses create tutorials, onboarding videos, social ads, training content, film. There's no need to have a film crew. All you need to do is pick the language, pick what you want it to say, and you're good to go. So imagine that. People might not even know who you are. You don't even have to step in front of a camera. And as we know, video production can be expensive. Getting the camera, edit, do this, thumbnail, figure all that stuff. Video content creation is expensive. Video production is expensive. So my big question to you is, there's a lot of tools here. Which area of your business do you want to automate? Marketing, sales, customer service, operations? Comment down below. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoy these AI tools, let me know your favorite down below. Which AI tool? ChatGPT for communication, HubSpot, CRM, sales marketing, Jasper for brand content, or maybe you want Zapier just to connect the different things that you're working on, or Cynthia for video and training content. Together, these platforms power automation, customer acquisition, and content at scale.